The following podcast contains real reviews and the ridiculous reactions of two would-be oracles of the internet. The opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Seriously.
Hello and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
And wow, do we have a little podcast for us? Jeez.
Okay.
I mean, not for us. It's for you. We're here for you. And we look at reviews from around the internet, like Amazon and stuff. Three Wolf Moon. Poopy Gummy Bears. Kmart, a lot of good reviews on Kmart.com. A lot of people don't know that. And we make comedy. That about sums it up, eh, bud?
That sums it up. Yep.
I'm a math guy. I love sums. I love fractions.
Well, if that's the case, I got a review that's a 2-for-1 here.
No way.
It's like sometimes we bring reviews or we bring two reviews for the same product or place or whatever. This review has two reviews. That's science and math. This is an Amazon review for the book The Chocolate Touch.
Ooh.
By Patrick Skene Catling. Do we need like the synopsis, or should we just let the reviews do the talking? I think
the book reviews do quite a bit of synopsising themselves.
Yeah. This is a review from Amazon user Mrs. Crane, longtime listeners, or I guess short-time listeners, because this was only a few episodes ago, or maybe last episode when I brought a teacher's review where they had their students make reviews in the review, like as a school assignment. I don't know, man. I'd say the future is strange, but this is from 2013, so maybe things been wild for a long time, and I'm just now learning. Anyway, the review's titled The Chocolate Touch, naturally. And we have reviewed by Lydia. The Chocolate Touch by Patrick Skene Catling is about a little boy who buys chocolate at the store. Then, whatever he touches with his mouth turns into chocolate. He ends up not liking the chocolate touch. Would you? To find out if he gets rid of the chocolate touch, read this book. I like this book because I like reading books that have magic in them. I think you will like this book if you like chocolate and other candy. That's Lydia's review. Do you have anything to say, or do you want to move on?
No, I mean, she's making light of the horrors happening, the body horror happening before her, and I'm a little alarmed by that. I guess that's what I have to say.
There are deep ramifications for a curse like this, that I think Lydia just glossed completely over. I think there are worse horrors in this reviewed by Rachel section, though. Reviewed by Rachel. Do you like chocolate? If you do, I think you'd like the book The Chocolate Touch by Patrick Skene Catling. In the book, a boy named John is really greedy. He gets a chocolate, and it changes all the food he eats into chocolate. If you want to know the rest of the book, then read it. My favorite part of the book is when John's mom turns into chocolate. I think you'd like this book if you're in second grade. End.
I've seen Jordan Peele movies. I know how this shit ends. I don't have to read it. It's horrifying.
Yes. Why does John's mom turn into chocolate?
That's straight out of the end of they're eating there. And then they're going to eat me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Lydia's review told me that things turn into chocolate when John puts his mouth on them. Whatever his mouth touches, I guess the most innocent thing I could think is he's giving a goodnight kiss to his mom. But I don't know. This is creepy.
And then like in fucking X-Men 1, when the senator turns into goo on the table, she just sploosh. Turns into chocolate, man.
Yeah. You're living in Arkansas, and it's a 99-degree day out there. Mom's melted on the front porch.
She ain't got no top hat to bring her back, neither.
I hated that part where he turns into goo.
The ectoplasm on the ground.
Yeah.
Is that the summary of that? Are we through it?
Yeah. Overall, it was a 5-star. If we're trusting Mrs. Crane to judge what these children thought.
I mean, she made them read it, so she's got to think it's not total trash, right? That would be a very mean teacher. Good. I'm going to make these kids read absolute drabble. They're going to read People magazine.
Oh, my goodness. I
think.
I wish I hadn't gone to read the full book synopsis. The first 2 words make me so angry in multiple ways. The first sentence, but John Midas loves chocolate. For those of you who can't see out of my microphone, I went, His name is John Midas. What makes that worse is the M is lowercase. I'm so upset.
And you got to be more clean with it. I mean, the Lion King's just fucking Hamlet or whatever, right? But
right,
not Hamlet. King Louis the 27th. One of those. But Simba's name ain't fucking Hamtaro. It's Simba. You gotta be a little cool with those kind of flips like that.
Gotta tease it ever so slightly.
Right. Why can't just the chocolate in the drawing be like Midas brand or something? Wouldn't that be a little like, That
would have done something for me. Yeah.
Yeah, would have gave me a little intellectual chubby, if you will.
That's what I'm looking for in my children's literature.
some blood moving in the right direction.
I also see this as book 1 of 1 in the John Midas series. Thanks, Amazon.
It's absolutely pathetic. And the Midas. So if we take the Midas thing at fucking crunch value here, it's got to be a bit of a bad thing that all the chocolate is everything he eats turns to chocolate, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's got to have the shits. He's got to have killed multiple people, his mother included. I mean, do you know Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut?
I don't know the book. I know the song, and that makes me cry. But
the Ice God. Oh, what's what?
I went down to where the review. There's pictures of the reviews. Somebody got. I don't know if they received this copy. No, okay. The mom found their original copy of this book, and it's horrifying. If I was a kid and I saw this on the bookshelf, I don't know that I'd go grab it.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's if you remember the Vampires Don't Wear Polka Dots type series, it's that sort of styling. But it's a boy, says the chocolate touch in chocolate letters at the top. And there's a cat watching this horrific scene unfold in front of him. It's a boy. He's leaning over innocently. He's got a chocolate apple with one bite out of it behind him. And he's kissing his mother on the cheek. And his mother is turning, her head is chocolate, and presumably the chocolate is spreading throughout her body slowly. She still has control of her arms, but I don't think the shoulders. She looks to be in great pain. The cat is just maybe intrigued, ready to eat the mother alive? ?
If she's alive, yeah. Oh.
Let me hit you with the subtitle though. John Midas was crazy about chocolate, but this was too much of a good thing. The Chocolate Touch by Patrick Skene Catling.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
Okay, so let's go from the chocolate touch to a bit of a blast. You know, we got to crank things up. I'm not just touching. I'm blasting it. I'm talking Baja Blast, but not the one that you might be thinking of. I'm talking about 2006 Subaru Baja from Cars.com.
Yes.
Do you know the Subaru Baja, Matt?
I know the Baja. That was a car of my dreams when I was in high school.
Oh, yeah.
The semi-truck-esque. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's an Outback, but instead of a hatchback, it's a chopped like truck back, right?
Yeah, they're so cool.
I love that it's a 4-door. Do you know about the Subaru Brat?
I don't.
It was the Subaru Baja. The Subaru Baja is a re-release, a re-edition of this Subaru car from the 70s.
Okay.
Which was a 2-door version. I'm sending Matt a picture of a real sick one.
Oh, yeah.
You could get these stock from the factory. Sending a picture to Matt. They are 2 chairs in the back, facing backwards. And there are seat belts. I don't think they're shown in that picture. I promise you there are. But what is the best feature is there's just 2 like handles, plastic handles sticking out. You just get 2 oh shit handles to hold on to all this 4-wheel drive. I think it's like 90 horsepower Subaru Brat goes through. But enough about that. If you want to look at some silly cars, there's that. But what we're really here for is, so Subaru fans, some listeners might know, Subaru heads are it's a real interesting community, right?
Mm-hmm.
People who like Subarus like their Subarus, and that's true of a lot of car brands. But
yeah, once you're in, you're in.
This and I thought I'd find a lot of funny reviews about how the Subaru Baja sucks, because it's, I don't know, from the 2000s when they were like trying to do fuel economy, but they weren't even good at it. But anyway,
okay.
There's nothing but Subaru heads fucking saying, this is the best car ever. They're up in the stocks on their own vehicle, trying to counter that depreciation or whatever. But this is a review titled My Dream Car by Baja Cat from Ohio. So maybe this one will really resonate with you, Matt. I've had my 2006 Subaru Baja for 12 years now. I love the look of them before I bought one, and I asked several people how they did like their Baja. I was able to get one brand new, and I've never regretted it for one day. It has been so reliable and taken me all over the country in all kinds of weather. I've never been able to take it off road, so I can't speak to that. But as a grandma who hauls bicycles, kayaks, and all kinds of garden supply, you can think of it like it's a truck that was designed for me. My son calls it a ka-truck because he can't decide if it's a car or a truck. I'm looking to put more aggressive tread tire and put a little bit of lift in the back end on it, and I can't wait to get it done. People ask me about it all the time, and I tell them it's the best vehicle I've ever driven. It's been reliable, for sure. I've had to do a few repairs, like replace the head gaskets and the timing belt. It's going for new struts tomorrow, but it's 12 years old, and I love it. 5 out of 5.
Hot dog. I was ready to say, oh, well, what a glowing endorsement to say this is the truck designed for grannies. But then she comes up with I'm going to get the back end lifted. I'm going to get some aggressive tread tires so people hear me coming down the road like a Jeep.
Yeah, I mean, I gave it quite this harsh sudden action, but it does say Baja Cat from Ohio, which does have, I'm sure, some off-road, some places where the tread and the lift would come in handy. But I can't help but picture Granny rocking down the highway in this lifted Baja, baby. With the kayaks on the back.
Garden shears flying out.
Oh, man. There is a big part of me that would love one of these.
Yeah.
Get some of those Subaru Brat seats and throw them in the back. Back when safety didn't really matter. That's the best and worst part about old cars.
Yeah, any rear-facing seats. Oy.
Hey, watch as someone rear ends you and crushes you. Plus, 1970s, it folds like a tin can, but built in the 2000s, these Bajas have to truck a little bit.
I think they're pretty sturdy.
Pretty hefty. I don't know. Every time I see a Subaru Outback, I'm kind of like, they're only that big? That's how big an Outback is? That's a baby.
I had coworkers who had one had an old Outback, one had a new Outback, and yeah, I was like, you're a different sort of people, aren't you?
No, I think I think that's it. I think that puts into words so much better what I was trying to say about these Subaru heads here. They're just a different. Something changes you when you own one of these.
Yeah, one was the ranger at the conservation district region where I worked. One was the assistant ranger. I'll let you know which one had the old Subaru and which one had the new one. It just made perfect sense.
It was like poetry, wasn't it? They find each other. I was going to mention that Kurt Vonnegut book in the last review because the antagonist, the MacGuffin in that story is Ice 9, which is a like particle that when you put it in water, it solidifies it immediately and all water touching it. So which is cool for like military use and typical science stuff. But if it gets in the ocean, it kind of causes the apocalypse. Spoilers. But the other thing about that book is it talks about this fake religion where everyone has threads connecting them. You have like soulmates, and there's these invisible threads connecting you, and they pull you together. Ooh. And there's different kinds of threads, right? There's like 2-person threads, and there are certain kind of like soulmate, and there's groups of friend threads. There's sort of family threads, but like these threads dictate how fate works you together and whatever. I think that's what Subaru people have going on.
Some Subaru threads out there.
Right. They find each other. They fucking they vape together.
What is it? Parachute cord that pulls them together.
Yeah, it drives them to put so many stickers on the back of their cars.
Oh yeah,
just so many, and they're not auto stickers, but they put them on anyway. I went to Washington. Now I can't see out my rear view mirror.
Gotta let people know.
Yeah, it's a perfect car. No blind spots. It's a Subaru. Oh boy, we're getting right down to a break. We could just talk about Subarus for a while. Maybe I'll just find another one to read here. Is there a negative one? Not that I do. Don't get me wrong. I think this is a sick, silly little car. No one bothered to jump on here and say no one rated it less than a 4. Is this the best car ever made? Oh, this one I thought was a little funny. It's from a Wisconsin friend. The Subie and El Camino's beautiful baby. Love this car. Oh, by Wisconsin Car Troll from Dresser, Wisconsin. Love this car. Super versatile, all-weather beast. Was my second Subaru. See, it gets your fangs in you, dude.
Yeah.
Have owned Subies for over 15 years because, and the ellipses is very long. It's not just 3. They are Subarus. They hold their value and performance better than anything I've owned. Love the Baja. 5 stars.
Yeah, they're going to convince me if they keep talking like that.
You keep talking like this, guys.
Going to pull me in.
I'm going to turn in my American muscle and get some Japanese ingenuity here.
Get that Subie.
Get this. I want to have a car. Calling my car a Chevy is so played. That's just what you call it. But Subie, that's what you call your cute little robot from your little
Picture
80s
this.
ensemble
You're cruising in your Subaru Baja, and you've got like a subie in the cup holder.
No way, dude. Now, see, instantly, I want Baja totally themed inside and out after that discontinued Sobe flavor. That's so fucking awesome. Oh, that would be so cool. I feel like people would just pay you. You just like go through McDonald's and people would be fucking buying stuff for you. You'd stop to get gas. They'd be like, hey,
throw money at you.
Let me fill up the Sobe Subi, dude. Yeah, that could just be your job, is just having that car. It would be so cool. We're going to go to Facebook Marketplace, look for some Bajas. We'll see you guys on the other side of the break.
Bye.
The twin review party Bajas, dude. Oh, that would go crazy.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt. Hey, everybody. It's me. I got a segment here. I forgot what we called this one, bud. The Sims patch notes.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about this not too long ago.
I've been thinking about it for a while, and I finally pulled the trigger on finding one. This one isn't as directly jokey as the one we had before.
Okay.
Oh, no, this was a big patch, a content patch, if you will. The patch on PC, it's 1.112.481.1030 for those keeping score at home.
Okay.
Hoople Borpna Simmers. Okay, it's not February yet, but the Sims' 25th birthday. Yay. Oh, yeah, that's really why I wanted to bring it also. Sims has been dropping stuff lately. Sims 3 I think Sims 1 and 2 re-release. Sims 3 is finally working on PC. Yep. Sims 4 is getting big updates. I guess to Sims players, Sims 2 is like the Dark Souls of Sims. Like, that's where you go to do challenge runs and shit.
Okay.
Your Sims just be dying off. They just be shitting themselves. They be starting stuff on fire. They do a lot more babysitting, I guess.
Okay.
But anyway, we're talking about Sims 4. At 10 p.m. PST, the first update of the new year will roll out, bringing a range of improvements, the brand new main menu and memory performance optimization, a fresh refresh to the base game homes, and a few bug fixes. So they did a big main menu refresh. The visual updates includes a bit of fresh paint, a little less clutter, with the desire to keep information clear and discoverable to you.
Sick.
The Sims in the center are your last played household Sims, all of them. An important update and information from the Sims will be on the right side. That's where the ads go. They got the Blast from the Past event. They got some Morpheus themed login rewards. Oh, they also got an inflatable couch login rewards. That's crazy.
Okay.
But let me get down to these base game bug improvements. This is where the funnies is. Fixed cases of really high bills. Lot taxes will now only count the property value and household net worth, not add value from anything in inventories. Oh, so you had a couple too many couches in your Sim's pocket. All of a sudden, you're paying some Trump taxes. Oh, he doesn't pay any taxes. Try for baby in shower will now also fill the hygiene motive.
Whoa.
So before, if you're getting dirty in the shower, you didn't get cleaner.
Man, Sims, go you.
Yeah, now you get points for washing your nuts while you're in the shower there. See, I don't know. I feel like you still got you. There's showering to do after you do the do.
Yeah, there's
in
a
the
little
shower.
cleanup.
Right. After baby is made, you got each sim needs a couple minutes to check the crevices.
Scrub down.
Inspired sim. I think it's either like a personality trait or maybe a mood.
Okay.
They will no longer mix drinks excessively. You ever get so inspired you're just fucking?
Let's get drunk.
Maybe it's just their chocolate milk. Get that Nesquik in there. Discomfort relief value is no longer missing for bathtubs. I don't know what that one means. Purchased garlic seeds has its own interaction and should be categorized available under purchase seeds interaction. Thank God. Thank God. And is bolded here. Outgoing and socially awkward traits cannot be selected together. If one is selected, the other will appear grayed and cannot be chosen. I don't like that. I know lots of outgoing and awkward people. Me.
Totally complicated and struggle through life. That's more real.
Right, it's so real, Sims. I want to have a little sim that's basically, if their social bar goes down, I think Sims just die. Just, trying to make friends and failing until they die. That's a fantastic storyline for that save. You want to see the most depressing sim save file I have? Yeah, I based this guy on me.
He's pretty sad.
Female frame facial hair on male Sims will no longer disappear. Awesome. Spread it. Shoes are now replaced with barefoot when styled look with barefoot is applied. Again, thank goodness. Neon signs will no longer break in the rain. Ain't that a bitch? How come no one comes to the diner on days it's raining? Figured people want a hot cup of joe. Water puddle VFX animation will no longer appear on the ground floor when Sim is swimming on the second floor. That's some ghost shit. You got the roof pool, and there's little swimming on the other floor when you're doing it. That's like someone drowned in there, man. They're trying to
urban legend, yeah, for sure.
Lady in the water, Simlish in the water. Comfort value attribute is no longer missing for toilet objects. You gotta know that shitter is comfy, because there's uncomfy ones.
I want to sit on that heated seat.
Yeah, I just pictured you just rubbing your cheeks in, really nestling into that seat.
Oh yeah.
When I stand up, I want the seat to stand up a little with me because it's a little stuck on there. Okay, these notes are affecting multiple packs, so there might be some crazy content mixing. But Sim's weight and muscle levels are now properly affected by bike riding, horse riding, jog here, and rock climbing. People are getting strong off rock climbing. That sucks.
Yeah, and horseback riding.
Yeah, you gotta clench your cheeks the whole time. The horse can sense if your cheeks aren't clenching, will buck you right off.
This fool back here.
Then you're flying through the air, and you're not even getting your muscles up. Sim no longer has option to give toddler fertilizer as food from inventory.
It helps things grow.
Growing baby. It also reminds me what those little the fruit. I forget the name of the calendars. The fruit baby calendars. They feed those little turnip babies, those little watermelon babies. Feed them fertilizer, make them look cute. Sims can now set the waffle/pizza oven /stand mixer for sale in a retail store. Thank God, man. A world without purchasable waffle makers and pizza ovens.
I need it. I
need it. I need it. I would love a stand mixer too.
Please
someone wants to donate me a stand mixer. I'll review it for the show. Bitches is like $250. That bitches is a new video game console.
Yeah, they're hefty though.
Yeah, right. They last forever. I need to put those in wheels and shit. Play with emotion interaction is now grayed out when piano keyboard breaks. I think you can still play the keyboard with your emotions after it's broken.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot more music internally than is coming out of the keyboard.
You got the music in you. You can do that anywhere, man. I just did that for free. I don't need a keyboard situation irrelevant. Dogs and cats with the fire obsession perk are far less obsessed with the fireplace.
What is Sims doing these days? My God.
It's crazy, man. You can make, like we were kind of talking about, some complex personalities. There's lots of little mix and match personality perks and stuff. Because there's been so many little content packs that like, okay, this time this is the family season. We're going to make family dynamics really crazy. And after 20 years of doing that, like the systems are kind of, they're in place and they're working together. I'll say that.
I guess so.
For example, Sim with the gym rat trait will no longer lose hygiene while juggling a soccer ball.
Okay.
I don't know. You can work up a fat stink depending on how much you're hacky sacking that little puppy around.
Or if you're pretty sucky at that stuff like I always was. I have to go chase the ball down every 5 seconds.
I'm just looking for a couple good ones to send us off here. Drink an aged nectar. Want fulfills when Sim drinks the aged nectar bottle. That's good. I can see how that would be frustrating.
Check.
Roaches are removed from the dumpster after Sim successfully performs try to clear roaches interaction.
Also good.
That's good. But I don't know. That's kind of against Roach's MO. Isn't their whole thing?
You can't get rid of them.
Okay, here's all I've seen about this one before I read it is baby, so I know it'll be good. This will be the finale of our Sims patch notes. In new saves, Sims will no longer receive baby whisked away buff, and TNS suggestion that Ratigan passed away when Ratigan is still alive.
I really don't know what that's trying to say, but I guess like you don't have a trauma from an event that never happened. Your baby didn't get stolen, and that guy isn't really dead. You imagine?
I wish I could get some of my traumas patch note out. They're patch noting traumas back in though.
Like eventually, your baby might get whisked away. Ratigan might die, but everyone starts with a fresh slate. They don't have that hanging over their heads from jump.
No past life Ratigan deaths fucking holding over you, dude.
Well,
I'm trying to feel what the fuck a Ratigan is.
I wanted to do the same.
Yeah. Poor fella. Well, that's the Sims patch notes. What do they say? Baba da booba. That's Sims talk. Neg neg. They say that.
They say all sorts of stuff. Okay. Well, I guess I'll read some reviews. Got me all choked up there. Yeah. I've got a couple of Google reviews here. I would say they're contrasting, but they're not. They both have stupid things in them. 2 Google reviews for Starved Rock State Park in Illinois. It's a lovely state park.
Rocket State Park.
Yeah, they got their own jingle and everything. What do we have here? Leaving reviews. Do you want to start with Michelle or do you want to start with Lydia P?
Oh, Lydia P has got a chip on her shoulder. Let's see what she's got to say.
Lydia P writes, Park is great, but I have to relate a poor experience with a staff member in the visitor center. My elderly mom was visiting with 3 young grandchildren and accidentally locked the car keys/phone in the trunk. Went to the info desk in the welcome center across from the fish tank area, and a lady rather callously tossed a directory at her, which had 6 locksmith numbers. Tried all 6 numbers, and all of them were disconnected numbers. When the employee was told this, she simply stated, "Well, those are the numbers we have," and offered no more assistance. My mom is 65, and the kids were 5, 3, and 1 years old, on a 90-degree day. She couldn't look something up on her phone or the computer to help. I'm saddened by her lack of compassion and lack of professionalism at this welcome center. 1 star.
Those are the numbers they got.
Yeah, I'm glad you're focusing on numbers as well, because numbers is what I really focused on. If you remember from the beginning of the review, Lydia said, my elderly mom was visiting with 3 grandchildren. And later she says her mom's 65. I guess she is a senior citizen?
Sure.
But, come on, elderly?
You're saying she's got quite a bit of autonomy left. She can probably take care of some situations herself.
She's not helpless and feeble.
Sure.
She's not dragging herself by her walker here and there.
And why isn't... she's seeing this whole thing happen. What is she doing to help? Grandma, I don't know. Go talk to the person at the counter. Sheesh.
Cross from the fish tank. Come on.
Go to the fucking fish tank, Mom.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the employee there could have done that sort of thing, like look something up on their computer, but it is not their job.
It's not their job description.
There are moments, where I'll be at my job and like somebody calls and I'm like, you asked a question about a different county than the one you're calling. I could go to their website and probably find the answer. It's not really my business to do that. And sometimes I will. Sometimes I don't know. I guess I'm working. Maybe this person technically works for the government too, but I try and make people happy where I can. But I also don't want to do work that isn't my work.
I think it might be a generational thing too. The customer's always right thing is just gonna be manhandled, right? Like it doesn't. To some people, it means whoever's serving you has to do everything for you. But to me, it's like you go to places to be like you shouldn't ask someone to do something they haven't been trained to do. That lady hasn't been trained to give out numbers. Like, I don't know. It's just outside of her realm of responsibility. And I think it's rude of you to force someone into a realm of responsibility that isn't theirs.
I'm putting the pieces together, though. I think actually this person was really compassionate because they saw an elderly lady, and instead of just saying a phone number, they gave them something that's comfortable and recognizable when they handed them a phone book and said, "Here, Grandma, use this."
Right. Blast from the past, bitch. Woo! Wing that phone book at her.
All right, I'm going to read Michelle's review and I hope to get through in one piece. Michelle writes, I took my dog. Bad idea. Not made for dogs. Definitely don't bring kids here. It's like a stairway to heaven, but you never get there. You could easily fall off and literally die in some parts. I wanted to take a picture of the ledge, but literally couldn't while trying to walk and not die and still walk my dog at the same time. this is the best pictures, and to me, it's a mixture of an old zoo and an amusement park that had a hurricane go through it, and they just made it decent enough for people to go to. So yeah, I might be the only one to give it a 1 star, and then there are 16,000 people to give it 5 stars. Weird, because that's how many people my daughter said are in the world. But I am being truthful, and I went down every canyon and hiking trail, and it was all the same. Don't bring kids, don't bring dogs, and if you bring yourself, literally bring rock climbing gear, because that's the only safe way. 1 star.
Went to the McDonald's and I shit my pants, and they said I couldn't shit my pants, and 1 star. Bad experience. You can't say like facts and rules about a place, and I don't know. If it's a bad place to bring kids, it's just a bad place to bring kids.
Yeah, if you could fall off a ledge and die, guess what? That's what nature is sometimes.
Yeah, not everything's for everybody. You know, a lot of dogs ain't used to the responsibility of having to not jump off of cliffs. Most domesticated animals. And I think it's a safe bet on the whoever decides those things for these places. Say, hey, maybe just don't bring your fucking, I don't know who trained that dog. Probably nobody. Just don't bring him here, please.
Yeah, use your better judgment if you don't have any best judgment.
Yo, I went to the sporting event and I had a bomb in my bag, and they said I couldn't bring that in. I mean,
what?
What? I saw some guy bring some beers in. Now that's dangerous. I wasn't gonna set it off. I just like to have it. I just like to have it. If I need it. I tried to cross the border with a tank. You know, just wanted to go to Toronto with the kids. What's in Toronto? Wanted to roll around Toronto in my tank. What's the big
Bad
deal?
idea. The roads can't handle my tank. It was cracking underneath my tank.
I ran over a bunch of people. It's ridiculous. They just walk around wherever they're
in the roads. What?
They got these. They said it's a crosswalk. There's a stop sign. I said I'm in a tank.
My daughter says they're only. My daughter says this is all perfectly legal.
My daughter says that this is perfectly legal. Now check.
That is the. I'm sorry. That's just like the wildest part of it. To be like holier than thou. My daughter says something completely idiotic and wrong, but I'm holding on to it as truth.
It's very cool to call your members of your family who have different beliefs or thoughts than you stupid these days, kind of, isn't it?
I don't know, man.
It's cool to have a brother who's so fucking stupid. My brother Craig, he when he goes to the grocery store, he gets light sour cream instead of sour cream. What a fucking idiot.
There's only one sour cream come on.
What's light about it, bro? You fucking need it to weigh less when you put it in the back for gas mileage or something. Are you shitting or something, bro? Then don't even have the sour cream, bro. You can't handle it. The idiot voted for the guy I don't want him to vote for, and he fucking buys the wrong sour cream. We should probably excommunicate him from the family. Thank you for coming to this meeting, family.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. That's all right. Meeting adjourned. Kyle is out the family. Go enjoy your light sour cream on your elote elsewhere, bro. I think that's got to be it, eh? No, I got a real quick one. This one's
hit us.
Yeah. This one is submitted by the king of comedy himself, Eric Martin.
Eric.
The crowd goes wild. Thank you, my friend. This is from Petco.com. It is for the Topeka Mart. Multi-level large cat tree with 2 cozy condos, a dark gray. Looks like a fun cat tree. Sort of 2 towers.
All right.
A hammock in the middle. Wild.
Love 2 towers.
Retired Dad titles their review, okay product. They write, not great. Expected more for the price. My cats ripped it up way too fast for my liking, and one of them was scared of the cat tower. My kids recommended this product, but I did not like it. Do not trust your children. 2 stars.
That's why he's a retired dad. These kids, these dumb kids. Gosh darn.
I've gathered you here today to announce I am retiring from fatherhood. Do not address me as dad anymore.
Oh, but Dad, we just excommunicated Kyle from the family.
We can't lose another.
We'll be splintered.
That's how families be these days, it feels like.
Yeah, it's bad times.
It's bad times, man. But hey. Oh, that's the other thing besides the great connection is So the cat, several of the cats took to it like Tasmanian devils, just shredding it. While another cat, the odd cat out, just watched in horror.
Please destroy it sooner.
I'd like to think it was just the carnage. They did not like to see their brothers and sisters overtaken with the blood rage of their ancestors. Please, just have some catnip and calm down, brother. I'm a shred. Okay. Good reviewparty.com.
Yeah.
Congratulations, everybody. You just listened to a good episode of Review Party. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for listening. Thanks for making it to the end. We appreciate it. Hope you had some fun. Hope you had some laughs. Hope you want a Subaru Baja real bad.
Mm.
If you want one now, or if you got one, you gotta let us know. Maybe there's some Baja heads in the I'm sure there's some subie. There's gotta be at least 1 or 2 subie kids. Little subie heads, man, hanging out with Baja Cat. New episodes every Tuesday. That's right. # Tuesday Reviews Day. If you'd like to send an absurd review to us to make some funny over, send an email with a hyperlink is a great way to do it. Screenshot, whatever you got to do, to reviewparty.com @gmail.com.
Just like Eric.
Include your name so we can throw you credit for it.
Yeah. If you want to reach out to us in some other way, shape, and form, you can do that on social media @reviewparty.com, on Instagram and TikTok for the time being, @reviewpartypod on Twitter /X, whatever you want to call it. It's fine. But you can find us elsewhere on the internet too. You can find us on YouTube, just search Review Party. You can find us on Letterboxd if you want to read reviews we've written, search Review Party. You can find us on our website, reviewparty.com. You can read the blog. You can click the buttons. You can see the blue newsletter, shop, friends and neighbors and everything you've ever wanted. Really.
Everything. No algorithms on there. Just pure posting, baby. Follow, subscribe, favorite wherever you listen. Review us on iTunes or Spotify or wherever. Recommend to a friend if they like these podcasts. Sign up for the newsletter on the website. Check out the shop and the apparel on the website. Ooh. Subscribe, favorite, follow, leave a review, all that good stuff. Turn on notifications on Spotify. I like Spotify notifications. I haven't even been listening to my brother and me lately, for no particular reason. Just haven't been in a real podcast state of mind, I guess. But I still like. Oh, the boys dropped an episode just like every Monday. Keep on trucking, boys. I'll be back with you shortly. You could have that for us, or you could get a one dropping every week and be like, I'm listening to that right now. Even better. I'm just saying it's not intrusive to do that. But what's even more non-intrusive to your ears because it feels so good on them, but maybe intrusive to your nose because it'll make them bleed. Our buddies Nosebleeds. They let us use their jam bread for breakfast. You can hear it throughout the episode. You can find them on Spotify. Nosebleeds, one word. I have a review to send us off here, my good man.
Do it.
This is coming to us from eBay.
Whoa.
Usernames are censored on there.
So it's like letter, star.
Yeah, so I guess this bad boy is from H, star, L. Oh, and from eBay, this is a review of the product. A Chevy car, center console, armrest, cushion, mat pad, cover, embroidery.
Okay.
That's a little cushion that attaches to your center console. So it can be even comfier. So HE double hockey sticks here writes, was too short for my console, probably for everyone else also.
Probably.
Probably.